Hustle culture tells you to push through exhaustion, but burnout, that is not a badge of honor. That is a warning sign. Let's get into it. So hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm blind and I'm living my best life. And I'm taking you guys along with me. As always, we have lovely Biggie, notorious for sweeping people out of the way, right here with me. We're just going to lift her up so you can see her a bit better, and then we're going to put her back down where she goes, right next to me, baby. So there she goes. Oh, don't hurt my baby plants. Okay, she's safe now. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here around before, listen, this is going to be, we're not editing. We're just going to leave everything in. If you've been here, thank you so much for coming back and welcome back. This is Marching Forward, a 31-day consistency challenge where we're focusing on progress and not perfection. So I'll be on here sharing real videos, raw, just talking to you as I am, as who I am. Okay, mistakes and everything, bloopers and all. So thanks so much for tuning in today. I wanted to talk about burnout. Right. Trust me, I have been there before. I have hit burnout before and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Trust me. So I'm going to talk about ways to notice the warning signs and let's work together. It's not worth, getting overly overworked, overwhelmed over everything. Let's fill our cups before we fill others, before we do stuff, basically. It was more concise, wasn't it? Let me see. I write these things and then I forget. How to recognize burnout and why rest is essential, because rest is essential. Okay, we're going to look at 3 signs of burnout and what to do about it, what you can do about it. So let's get into it. Let's go. I was so excited about resting because it's something that I really had to learn myself with my sight loss. A lot of the time, we'll actually get into that later, but I was just going to say a lot of the time when I end up having a flare up and not seeing anything at all, it's usually because I'm overworking myself. So I've had to learn how to look after myself as well. So number 1, if you are constantly exhausted, even after you've rested, you're exhausted. I've been there. I'm a mom. Even after let's say you've gone to sleep and you wake up, you're still tired. You've sat down and rested, you get up to do stuff, you're still tired. That is a sign of burnout. And what you should do about it is just take more intentional breaks. Take more intentional breaks before you crash. So don't wait until you're, ready to drop before you finally sit down or before you finally sleep. Take intentional breaks, and it's important because if you wait until you're that point of tired, then you're just always owing sleep, owing rest, owing, your body essentially. So try and catch up on the rest before you actually crash. Sign number 2, say you have a job you really, really love and you start resenting it. Or let's say you have a passion, basically, that you really love, something you really love doing, and you start resenting it. What you could do is take a step back and reassess. So maybe take a step back and remind yourself, why do I really enjoy doing this? Why did I even really start doing this thing in the first place? Let's say your thing is walking. Let's say your thing is doing a run every day. Let's say your thing is painting. And it gets to that time of day where it's time to now paint, for example. Or, let's say it's your job and it's a job that you really love and you really wanted and prayed for and worked hard to get to that point. But it gets to that point and you can't stand it. Everything about it is just annoying you and you don't want to do it. So just take a break, take a step back even, and try and remember why you even liked this thing in the first place, why you liked doing this activity in the first place. Just reassess and remind yourself the reasons, because you never know. Humans actually develop and grow and evolve. I think the word is evolve. Humans actually evolve. So maybe whatever reasons you had for that passion in the past is different now. Maybe your life has changed since, let's say 10 years ago and now, 2 years ago and now, 1 month ago and now. So it's always good to take a step back and reassess your activities, your passions, and everything that you love doing, if at any point it gets to a point where you feel like you're not enjoying it. Sign number 3 of burnout is feeling guilty when you're resting, or feeling guilty rather when you're not working. When you feel guilty because you're not working, that is a sign of burnout. That means you're always working, always on the go, 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 go. So unless maybe you've been resting for, I don't know, 3 months and you're like, ooh, maybe it's time for me to spring into action again. So you're a weightlifter or something and it's like, ooh, it's been 3 weeks of not doing, do you know what I mean? Like, allow yourself a break. It's fine. What you should do is rest. Rest is actually really important, and the best ideas, the best fun, the best things in life happen when you are recharged. So everybody needs time to recharge. We're not robots, unless you are. Are you a robot? No? Okay, well, we all need to recharge, and I'm definitely guilty of this. I did have a time, not anymore, literally up until last year, I did have a time where I felt guilty when I'm resting or when I'm taking a break, or when I'm not working, because it was like, I have so many things to do, so much to do. And it's like, if I take a break to recharge, it's like, but I have things to do, but what about this? But what about that? But the truth is, honestly, taking that break was necessary, because once I take that break, then I come back with even more energy, with even more creativity, with even more vim. Yeah. Come back with my whole chest with vim. Yeah, just ready to take on anything that might be coming my way. Ready to come up with ideas, because a lot of my work is ideas and ideas and ideas. So when my mind is overworked, when my mind is exhausted, I will not be coming up with any ideas. I'll just be going through the motions every day. I'm a parent and I do a lot of creative work all together in all the different fields that I work in. So as a creative, I 100% appreciate the importance of a break now. And this is the first time I've referred to myself as a creative, so I never have, you know. Oh wow, okay. Not us. Not me actually coming to a conclusion. Not a conclusion, was enlightenment. Not me becoming enlightened through this 31-day challenge. Okay, I'm a creative. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, like I said, I used to kind of see resting as, you know, I never used to like resting, right? I used to see it like a waste of time, like there's so much to be done, there's so many things to do. But now I see it as an essential part of life, and it's an essential part of success. Like, you cannot be successful if you never take a break to recharge. It's so important for your body and mind, and even soul and spirit. It's so, so important. You can't be taking on things and another thing. Rest is an important and essential part of success, you guys. So yeah, that is all from me today. I'd really like to know, have you ever felt burnt out? Have you ever, had burnout or anything close to that? Do you think you'd be able to recognize the signs if you have? Because if you say you haven't, then do you think you know the signs if you have? Maybe you have and you didn't realize. Did you realize some of the 3 signs that I mentioned today were a sign of burnout? But yeah, just let me know. Let's keep the conversation going. I'd love to hear in the comments. Let's have a chat. Let's support each other. Let's be healthier beings whilst we march forward, right? Whilst we challenge ourselves. Whilst we challenge ourselves, let's also be mindful and remember to stop and fill our cups. Make sure we're all full, we're ready, we're recharged, we're good to go before we continue with whatever it is we're doing. Because yeah, if your cup is empty, then you've got nothing to give, and if you've got nothing to give, then you're not really moving forward. So yeah, if you've gotten this far, thank you so much. Said gotten, the London's back. Hey London. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. subscribe, not me forgetting what you should do, subscribe and like this video and leave a comment below, maybe suggestions of what you might like to see me talk about in future. And yeah, let's keep going, let's keep marching forward. How are you doing with your challenge? Have you challenged yourself to anything in March whilst we're marching forward? Just let me know. If you've started your challenge, if you've thought of anything, it's not too late. It's not too late. You can start now. At any point you can start. It doesn't have to be a fresh new month, a fresh new week, a fresh new anything. It's just calendars and time are a human construct, and anytime you want to do something and change something, you can do it anytime. And remember always to give yourself grace, because changing something in your life, it takes a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to feel like a bit impossible sometimes, but it is doable. You just have to keep trying and keep going. So give yourself grace as well. If you've fallen off a couple challenges, if you've fallen off a couple maybe goals, it's okay. It's okay. You can always start again. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 6 of marching forward. Thank you so much. Bye.